Movie Mad, take 3. Hi folks, it's James here. Welcome to the Movie Mad channel. As you may have seen earlier, I posted a video on my top 10 movies D to F, but the ones I have on DVD. So now I have my top 10 D to F on Blu Ray. Now, I did have a couple of other segments to do on this, and what that was is the last video I had 13 honourable mentions. That's far too many. So this time I'm just going to do a straight top 10 of movies in my collection that I own, DTF. Then what I might do is I might do a second video showing movies in my DTF collection, D to F collection, that I haven't watched that might make my top 10. And a few honourable mentions in that second video. So just for the strict top 10, we'll start off with classic Kurt Russell in Escape from New York. I actually like Escape from LA as well. People didn't like that as much, but Snake Plissken and his classic Escape from New York. What do I like about this one? I just think he puts in a great performance in that. And he is a good actor. I like him in the very first DVD I ever watched. I didn't have a DVD player. I had a computer that had a DVD player in it, so the only way you could watch a DVD was on your computer monitor. And I rented Soldier from Kurt Russell. Really need to. Is that on Blu Ray? I really need to get that. But I digress. So, Escape from New York. So, that must have been 1996. 96, 97, 98, something like that. When I got the first DVD player and it was a computer. That's the first one I watched, which I rented. I think it was like £8 to rent it as well, which was quite extortionate at the time. But there you go. So that's Escape from New York. I picked this up in a charity shop for £2, and I always liked this film. It's Existence. It's David Cronenberg. I didn't actually realise at that time. Is it Jude Law? It is Jude Law. And Jennifer Jason Leigh. And it's about a game, a virtual reality game from the future. So I just like the concept of this, I do. And I was like in the charity shop and it was in with the DVDs and it was marked at £2. I'm like, sure, it can't be the 101 Black Label Blu-ray for £2, but it was. So I took it. Nice film. Nice, and I'm great to get a 101 label for £2 as well. Cool. Now, this is a movie that I will eventually upgrade to 4K. This is mastered in 4K though, so maybe that's good enough. And that is Fury, war movie. I think this is underrated. I think it's a decent war movie. I do enjoy it. And Shia LaBeouf, I think he plays a really good character in this. He believes in God. He's a Christian, but he doesn't believe in killing and stuff like that. But he still does it to. Yeah, and I think this is a really good movie. Some of the visuals and the war scenes are pretty spot on as well. Really enjoy that one. I think Brad Pitt gives a commanding performance as well. It says the best war film since Saving Private Ryan. Possibly. I think there's a couple other contenders. What do you think? Now, I picked this one up. And I have always loved this movie since my childhood. The first time I watched this, I was on holiday in Australia. My auntie and uncle stay in Australia and they were going out for the evening. So me and my 3 cousins had a babysitter and they hired this movie on VHS. And I just remember having a great time. I think we got a Chinese as well. It was like, I've never tasted them before. These like big, huge Chinese dumpling balls. Never had them since either. But they were really, really good. And we watched Flight of the Navigator. And maybe it's nostalgia, but I really enjoy this film. But it reminds me of that time. Also is a really, really good movie, I think. And coincidentally, the guy gets taken from the year I was born. So there you go. And when this came out, the second sight release, and it came out for 50. I seen it for £15. I thought that's really, really good value. So if you don't know the story, Flight Navigator, it's basically about a guy who gets abducted by an alien spaceship, but he's not a guy, he's a boy, and I think they were trying to do experiments on him or something like that. I don't know. I think they treated him badly or anything like that. But they tried to return him to Earth after that, but they returned him at the wrong time because the navigator, as the spaceship calls it, so he's not the navigator, is he? The navigator's the guy has downloaded his computer into his brain. So really, really good. And this is a great release. Great release. Still won't even get my finger marks over it. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 11 here. Oh well, it's the top 11. And I picked this one up, and when this came out on 4K, I bought this, and I thought that'd be a great movie for 4K. Jim Henson, fantasy adventure like Labyrinth, and that's The Dark Crystal. If you haven't seen that, I'd really recommend you watching it. Now, we talk about top 10s, and you know what? These may not be the best movies in terms of what other people think, but these are movies I like to watch over and over again. Fury, I could put that on right now and watch that, no problem. Same with The Flight Navigator, same with The Dark Crystal. Excellent. Every single one of them, I would never have a problem turning that on right now and watching it. And that's why I bought this one on 4K. Because I watched this one. I think the story in it's really, really intriguing. I don't want to say it's a bit like National Treasure, but it is a bit like National Treasure, and like it's a hunt movie, and they're looking for something, a mystery, and that is the Da Vinci Code. And Rosslyn Chapel is just up the road from me, so I really should take a chance to go and visit it, shouldn't I? I mean, I'm literally up the road. I mean, like 10 minutes up the road from me. There we go. And you get the 4K and a bonus disc. So, and this one, I picked this one up at an amazing steal price off eBay. I think it was £5.49. So there we go. Da Vinci Code. Everyone's favourite Christmas movie, Die Hard. How can you not have Die Hard in the collection, or in your top 10? I just remember the bit where I like the bit where he's running over the glass, he's getting cut on his feet. What you doing, John? You know you go out, and he goes, I must have killed the terrorist with the smallest shoe size in history, or something like that. What is the line? I don't know, but that's a great movie. I enjoy all the Die Hard movies apart from number 5. Absolutely hate that. That's not a Die Hard movie. That's rubbish. I think 4 is pretty good as well. Die Hard 4.0, but we're talking about Die Hard. So all the ones, it's got to be the original. Dirty Harry. What a classic. Go on, punk. Make my day. Is that what it says? Or what's the other line I like? What you've got to ask yourself, punk, is did I fire 6 bullets or only 5? In all the confusion I forgot myself. So you got to ask yourself one question. Do you feel lucky, punk? Well, do ya? That's good. I'm pretty sure that's it for this movie. Another interesting fact is, you know, the bad guy in this, Andy Robinson, he plays Garrick in Deep Space Nine. Did anyone know that? What an interesting fact that is for you. I never knew that for a long time, but like the bad guy in this is Andrew Roberts. Now, I don't think I need to explain the plot of Dirty Harry to you. He's a cop with a big gun who kills everybody. Is that some of the plot? Well, it's no tough. Oh, see, I was debating this because it says Stallone First Blood, but that's not what you call it. I don't know. See, look, it says First Blood. It doesn't say Rambo First Blood, does it? I'm including this in my Fs. What do you think? First Blood. See, sometimes I even catch myself watching on YouTube just clips of some of these movies. And the clip I've been watching of Rambo lately is the one where what's his name, the Colonel calls into the tent after Rambo has been terrorising him. He goes, "I'm Colonel whatever your name is," because I forgot. He goes, "We don't need your help, Colonel." And he goes, "I'm not. I think you got me mistaken. I'm not here to save Rambo from you. I'm here to save you from Rambo." And he goes, he's trained to eat things that make a billy goat puke. that's another classic. Really enjoy their movies. And this one, I haven't seen Last Blood yet. I would like to get it, but I just haven't got it yet. But that's something I would really like to watch. Oh, weird. That's okay. I was going to say it doesn't look like this is in this region, but it is. I haven't watched it on there yet. Clint Eastwood, Escape from Alcatraz. Again, it's a movie I like to watch over and over again. If it's on TV, I turn it on. If it's on, if it's got adverts, I still watch it. Really, really great prison movie. So a couple of Clint Eastwoods in there in my top 10. That's because he's a good actor. Yeah. Just trying to think what the best bit in this is. Can't remember. Really neat. And that's one I'll rewatch shortly. So that's 10, but as I said, I must have made a mistake, and that's because I forgot about Dances with Wolves. It's got stickers on it, so I'll take them off. Give me a second. Seven Academy Awards, eh? Go yourself, Kevin Costner. Now, I watched this movie on DVD. I watched it on VHS. I haven't actually watched it on Blu Ray yet. So this is one I might take the time to watch. See, when you've got so many movies in your collection, it does sometimes a struggle to watch them all the time, but there's only so many hours in a day. But I always like to think with physical media, that's on my shelf. If I ever want to watch Dances with Wolves, I can put that on my player. Nobody can stop me unless I'm working or I'm dead.
And your wife can't stop you?
Well, wife and kids can stop me, but I suppose I have to put up with them. Well, there we go. So, Dances with Wolves, and I think this is just a great movie. I don't know if you have ever heard Kevin Costner's story on how this got made. If you haven't, check out Graham Norton and Kevin Costner on YouTube, and he's got a great story about how Dances with Wolves got made. In fact, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but I'm going to put a link in the description of this video to that video, and if you watch it, please let me know what you think. So that is my top 10 plus 1 for and I say sorry about the DVDs earlier, Pete, but I hope that makes up for it. Now just remember, we would like anybody who is on this channel or has watched Pete's channel as well to do their own top 10. They have to be movies that are in your collection though. In your collection, so that you can do it. Not the top 10 movies, D-F, that you can find, the ones that are in your collection. And if you can do that, and if you want to put a link in the comments down below, we'll take a look. But it's always nice to see what people's top 10s are. Hope you like mine, and thank you again for watching. 2 things I just wanted to mention to you. Arrow Video have got a sale on. Have a look at that. Zavi have got a sale on, and also Zoom have got their weekend deals on there. Now, I know we're all cooped up, and if you have got like a wee spare bit of cash, it might be worth having a look at these. See if there's something that can cheer you up in these days of isolation. So hope that this has made your day a bit better, and thanks very much for watching, guys. Cheers. Bye.